listen and practice. Lena often felt a familiar pang of anxiety whenever English conversations arose around her. Her deep-seated dream was to speak fluently, yet an overwhelming fear consistently held her captive. She longed profoundly to understand every nuance and express her complex thoughts clearly without hesitation. This entire language journey felt daunting, almost impossible for someone inherently so shy. She knew profound personal change was absolutely necessary. How to improve your English, she frequently whispered to herself, staring intently at her uncertain reflection in the mirror. Countless online articles and YouTube videos offered abundant advice, but taking that terrifying first step always seemed monumental. Her motivation was undeniably strong, but the practical application felt overwhelmingly distant and difficult. This specific challenge was deeply personal for her. Her very first strategic step was to dramatically improve her English listening skills. She inherently understood that deep comprehension served as the absolute bedrock of all effective communication. Without truly grasping what was being verbally said, responding coherently would become an almost insurmountable hurdle to overcome. Establishing this solid foundational skill was critically important for any real progress. Lena bravely began by thoroughly immersing herself in various forms of English media daily. Podcasts became her constant, comforting companions during long morning walks and quiet evening commutes. She specifically sought out engaging topics she genuinely enjoyed, which made the entire process feel far less like tedious study and much more like joyful discovery. This approach made learning surprisingly enjoyable. She diligently listened to intricate interviews, captivating documentaries, and even simple children's stories, paying exceptionally close attention to native intonation and conversational rhythm. Repetition quickly proved key. She would patiently replay difficult sections multiple times until the foreign words slowly began to unravel their true meaning for her. This unwavering dedication powerfully fueled her challenging journey forward. Her ears slowly but surely began to discern individual words and distinct phrases where before there was just an indistinguishable blur of sound. This quiet realization was a truly monumental breakthrough for her personally. The vast, intricate world of spoken English started to genuinely open up, piece by intricate piece, revealing its hidden beauty. Her confidence grew incrementally each passing day. Next, Lena bravely tackled the deeply daunting question of how to talk with anyone in English. The mere thought of initiating even a simple conversation in a foreign language sent genuine shivers down her spine every time. Her mind would instantly go blank, and her tongue often felt heavy, unwilling to move or articulate anything. This was a tremendous mental barrier. She knew that consistent practice was undeniably essential for real improvement, but where precisely to begin her speaking journey? Imagining hypothetical scenarios endlessly in her head felt completely insufficient and unreal. Real-world interaction, however small or brief, was undoubtedly the most potent catalyst for genuine, lasting progress. She desperately needed to bravely break free. Lena intelligently decided to start small, initially with only herself. She began diligently practicing speaking English aloud when she was completely alone, confidently describing objects around her apartment or calmly narrating her mundane daily activities. This initial, solitary step felt undeniably awkward at first, yet absolutely necessary for her growth. This crucial solitary practice profoundly helped her to articulate complex thoughts without the immense pressure of an actual audience observing her. She meticulously focused on correct pronunciation and forming complete, coherent sentences, slowly building a vital muscle memory for the unique English sounds. It was truly a safe, invaluable space for her personal growth. She would patiently record her own voice, then bravely listen back, initially cringing at her mistakes but eventually recognizing subtle, encouraging improvements in her speech. This self-assessment provided genuinely invaluable feedback, meticulously guiding her towards clearer, more natural and fluent speech patterns over time. Her personal dedication was truly unwavering throughout this process. The next formidable challenge was understanding how to practice English with real, native, or fluent speakers. This immense step required a level of raw courage she wasn't entirely sure she truly possessed within herself. The pervasive fear of making obvious mistakes, or being completely misunderstood, loomed incredibly large in her anxious mind. It was a massive mental barrier to cross. Online language exchange partners seemed like an excellent, relatively low-stakes starting point for her speaking journey. She diligently found a few wonderfully patient individuals willing to chat first via text messages and then later through voice messages. This comfortable, digital environment thoughtfully offered a crucial buffer against immediate, face-to-face anxiety. These early, tentative interactions were often halting and filled with noticeable pauses, but they were unquestionably conversations nonetheless. Each successful exchange, no matter how incredibly brief, incrementally chipped away at her ingrained shyness and profound self-doubt. She slowly but surely built her conversational confidence, one brave word at a time. Lena then firmly resolved to how to talk in English in various everyday situations she encountered. She started with her bustling local coffee shop, confidently ordering her favorite latte with a deliberately clear English phrase. The barista's simple, acknowledging thank you felt like a truly monumental personal victory for her. She bravely began asking simple, direct questions to busy shopkeepers or friendly restaurant staff, always keeping the interaction incredibly brief to effectively manage her rising anxiety levels. These small, consistently brave steps gradually accumulated, steadily building a substantial reservoir of positive, empowering conversational experiences for her. Observing meticulously how other people talk in English became another absolutely crucial and insightful strategy for Lena. She diligently watched native speakers interact fluidly, noticing their expressive body language, their natural choice of common idioms, and their effortless conversational flow. This careful observation was incredibly profound and insightful. In bustling cafes, she would discreetly listen to ongoing conversations, not with any malicious intent to eavesdrop, but purely to absorb the natural rhythms and cadences of authentic spoken English. She meticulously analyzed how people politely interrupted others or enthusiastically agreed with shared opinions. This was a passive, yet effective learning. She thoughtfully noticed how native speakers naturally used common filler words like or like, and how thoughtful pauses were organically incorporated into their speech, making it feel less intimidating. This profound understanding significantly demystified conversational English for her, making it appear much more achievable and less daunting. Lena also paid extremely close attention to how people calmly corrected themselves or gracefully rephrased sentences, slowly realizing that absolute perfection was never truly the expectation in real conversations. This liberating understanding eased some of her intense self-imposed pressure and desire for flawless delivery. The powerful mantra "Listen English" became her daily, almost meditative habit, and unwavering practice. She no longer just passively heard sounds, she actively processed complex meanings, subtle nuances, and even implied emotions within entire conversations around her. This deep engagement enhanced her comprehension. Every single podcast episode, every captivating movie, every casual interaction became a dedicated, insightful listening session for Lena. Her overall comprehension continued to deepen significantly, allowing her to confidently engage with more complex topics and intricate discussions over time. She was truly absorbing the English language. Her desire to truly understand how to learn English grew exponentially stronger with each small, encouraging victory she experienced. She clearly recognized that language learning was not a simple linear path but a complex, iterative process of continuous trial and meaningful error. This perspective brought clarity. She diligently experimented with various different learning methods, from traditional flashcards for vocabulary expansion to innovative shadowing exercises for refining her pronunciation. Each distinct tool profoundly contributed to her rapidly growing arsenal of diverse English language skills and strategies. This holistic approach proved incredibly effective for her. Consistency, she profoundly realized, was far more important than sheer intensity in her studies. Short, regular bursts of focused practice undeniably yielded far better results than sporadic, immensely long study sessions ever could. This daily, unwavering commitment to learning proved absolutely key to her sustained progress. Lena fundamentally understood that how to speak with people was not just exclusively about mastering grammar rules and expanding vocabulary lists. It was profoundly about cultivating genuine confidence, practicing active empathy, and possessing the sincere willingness to truly connect with others. Effective communication truly transcended mere words. She bravely pushed herself to join local English-speaking clubs, where she met diverse individuals with remarkably similar language learning goals. The supportive and encouraging environment found within these clubs truly motivated her to actively participate and share her thoughts. This community support was invaluable. These regular club meetings provided a wonderfully safe arena for her to experiment confidently with new phrases and express more complex ideas, even if her attempts were clumsy at first. The shared journey with fellow learners significantly lessened her anxieties and built camaraderie. She learned to bravely ask clarifying questions, not out of any perceived weakness or lack of understanding, but as a sincere sign of genuine interest in truly comprehending what others were saying. This made conversations feel much more natural and considerably less intimidating for her. Slowly but surely, the awkward silences that once plagued her conversations began to noticeably shrink, replaced by more fluid and spontaneous exchanges. Her working vocabulary expanded organically through authentic context and repeated, natural exposure to new words. Her fluency grew steadily with each passing interaction. One memorable day, while comfortably chatting with a new friend at the English club, Lena suddenly realized she wasn't mentally translating thoughts in her head anymore. The English words flowed directly and effortlessly from her thoughts to her confident speech. It was an astonishing revelation. This spontaneous realization was an absolutely monumental shift for her, a clear and tangible sign of profound progress she had only ever dreamed of achieving. The persistent barrier between her intricate thoughts and her fluent spoken words had noticeably and completely crumbled away. She felt a profound, newfound freedom in expressing herself, confidently sharing her opinions and even playfully joking in English without hesitation. The language was no longer a foreign, intimidating entity but a natural, seamless extension of her true self and personality. The entire journey was undeniably challenging and not without its occasional stumbles and setbacks. There were still moments of genuine confusion, minor mispronunciations, and slightly awkward phrasing that occurred. But her fundamental reaction to these inevitable moments had significantly changed for the better. Instead of crippling despair or self-criticism, she now felt a quiet, unwavering determination to learn valuable lessons from each and every mistake she made. Each error became a truly invaluable lesson, gently guiding her towards greater accuracy and naturalness in her speech. She also discovered the immense joy and richness of cultural exchange uniquely facilitated through the English language. Her meaningful conversations with people from vastly different backgrounds broadened her perspective immensely, enriching her understanding of the world. English genuinely became a powerful bridge, effortlessly connecting her to exciting new ideas, enduring new friendships, and inspiring new opportunities she never thought possible for herself. It truly transformed her entire world in unimaginable ways. Lena vividly remembered the shy, hesitant girl who used to anxiously whisper, "How to improve your English?" Her personal transformation was undeniably profound, a remarkable testament to her persistent effort and unwavering dedication. She had come so far. Her meticulous listening skills had sharpened to an incredibly impressive degree. She could now effortlessly follow intricate, complex discussions and even pick up on subtle emotional cues and underlying meanings within conversations. Her comprehension was truly remarkable. The paralyzing fear of how to talk with anyone had largely and completely dissipated from her mind. She now confidently approached new conversations with genuine curiosity and excitement, not with overwhelming dread or anxiety. This change was liberating. Her consistent practice English routine was now deeply ingrained, a completely natural and effortless part of her daily life and habits. Whether she was practicing solo or engaging with others, she eagerly seized every possible chance to confidently speak. She comfortably and confidently engaged in various how to talk in English scenarios, ranging from simply ordering her food to intelligently discussing complex current events with her newfound acquaintances. Her conversational fluency had blossomed beautifully. The invaluable lessons she learned from carefully observing how other people talk in English continued to subtly refine her own distinctive speaking style, making it feel consistently more natural, fluent, and truly her own unique voice. This continuous learning was key. Listen English was no longer a tedious chore or a demanding task but a deeply fascinating and rewarding exploration of human communication and diverse cultural perspectives. Every sound became an opportunity to learn something new. She now truly understood that how to learn English was a continuous, dynamic, and evolving process, an exciting lifelong adventure rather than a finite, easily achievable goal with an end date. This perspective brought freedom. And most importantly, she had masterfully perfected how to speak with people, connecting authentically, confidently, and effortlessly in her beautifully adopted language. Her journey was a testament to dedication. Her inspiring personal story quickly became a beacon of hope and practical guidance to countless others struggling with remarkably similar language learning challenges. She generously shared her arduous journey and offered invaluable, practical advice. Lena often emphasized the transformative power of taking small, consistent, incremental steps every single day. Grand, intimidating leaps felt overwhelming. Tiny, daily efforts, however, built unstoppable momentum and lasting progress over time. She actively encouraged others to wholeheartedly embrace their inevitable mistakes as precious learning opportunities, fostering a powerful growth mindset rather than chasing unattainable perfectionism in their speech. This philosophy was truly liberating. Most importantly, she passionately taught them that true fluency in English wasn't primarily about possessing a perfect accent or flawlessly grammatical speech, but profoundly about effective, heartfelt communication. It was about connection. It was genuinely about connecting deeply, truly understanding others, and being understood in return, forming a profound bridge-building experience for all involved parties. This realization was incredibly powerful. Lena's remarkable English journey resoundingly proved that unwavering patience and relentless persistence can truly transform seemingly impossible dreams into tangible, remarkable realities for anyone willing to try. She was no longer just diligently learning English, she was vividly living it, passionately breathing it, and undeniably thriving within its vast, boundless possibilities. English had become a part of her soul. Her newfound confidence radiated brightly, a crystal-clear sign of the immense personal growth and profound linguistic mastery she had achieved over a dedicated period of time. She was transformed. The once daunting, insurmountable mountain had been completely conquered, one thoughtful, deliberate, and incredibly brave step at a time, echoing her hard-won success. Her journey was complete.